Hello, it is the 6th of January and I'm making another recipe, so I thought I'll show you. So I'm making this. This is from the recipes book, Slow Cook Recipes, and there's our slow cooker, and I would recommend to get slow cooker. I think I did the recipe before, but it didn't come out very well, and for some reason didn't film it all, so I thought I'd do a recipe. If you've got a slow cooker, this is great. If you've still got bits in your freezer to use up, like onions, and still got a chicken that you didn't get around to using at Christmas, well, this is a great recipe to do, and definitely recommend this book, which my husband got for me from the book people. And so I've already prepped for myself to make life easier. So I've already done the chicken and cooked the chicken in some cumin, in some this is vegetable oil, but I use sunflower oil, same for this as well. And so there's my chicken there, which I'm going to get out now, actually get out of there. So oh, I've got to put that milk in the fridge. Let me do that 1 second. And so I've already cooked that, and I've sprinkled some coriander on top, and I deboned. They were chicken thighs that I saved for, and we got a pack of chicken legs, about 12, and we've already had, this is the third dinner we're getting out of them. So that's how you can get more out of your food, just by, a thing of chicken thighs and legs, and then you can make about 3 or 4 dinners out of them. So this is the third dinner that we're making. That's chicken that's already been cooked, and so I'm just going to cut up the onion, slice it, cut it off with some peppers, and I'll show you the next step as I go. So that's one onion that I've cut up and sliced, and now it's cooking off in the pan. And then I'm going to add my so after you've cooked the chicken and put it to one side, and like I say, you can pre-cook it like I did, and then cook and reduce the heat, and then so if you want to cook it all together like it says, and do so. This is on page 184. And so your onion, red pepper, we use mixed peppers, garlic, and cook for 10 minutes. So what I like to do is I love buying these mixed peppers. Now the good thing about this dish, you can add dishes, is that really there's no measurement. They go on that you need 1 red pepper, but it depends how much pepper you like in your food. I like quite a lot, and these are mixed peppers, so I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to just use this up. There ain't much left in there, so that's what I'm going to do. So that's all my peppers, and yes, I know that's slightly cheating, but sometimes convenience and quickness weighs over, what I what I should be doing. And to tell the truth, I mean, you can even buy what I've done before, and there's only because of this we should do it on the mixed peppers. But what I've done in the past is that I've bought a load of peppers fresh, cut them up just like that, stick them in the bag, stick them in the freezer, so you can actually make your own, which I'm going to be doing with my I just realised I'm going to be doing that with the rest of them onions, but I've already put that in there now, so I'll have to wait. But as I always buy a bag of onions, cut them all up, and I think I have shown what I've done before, but basically I cut them up. You can either do 1 or 2 or 3 onions in the bag. Get these types of bags, or get bigger ones. This is great size because then you can portion eat the onions. Put one of these right on it, stick in the freezer. Easy as that. So that's cooking off now. I've now got to add some garlic. So one thing I always have in my kitchen is garlic. So I'm gonna. So what do I need? 1 garlic clove crushed. So I'm gonna do that now. And then you stir in the rice, so all the grains are coated, then transfer everything to the slow cooker, including the chicken, pour in the stock. Okay, well, obviously I will need to add usually you will add the cumin and the coriander, but to tell the truth, it's all going to mix in anyway once it's in the slow cooker. So, so I'm sort of shortcutting that, but it will all be covered anyway. And then transfer to a warm platter and stuff, and then stir in the chickpeas. And then pepper, about 10 minutes. Stir in the rice, cook it, and everything's going to cook it, including the chicken. Pour it in the stock, or just enough to cover at the bay leaves, and then. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing once I've cooked them off. So I'm cooking that down now, and what I did is I transferred the chicken from the plate to the bowl. So the remnants of it, with the herbs and spice that I've already added to the chicken, I'll put in here. And so it still gets bits of those flavours at this stage, but and I've added some little pieces of chicken just to give it a bit of more flavour as well. But don't forget, you're going to be adding it all to the slow cooker anyway, so don't worry too much about adding those at this stage if you have pre-cooked the chicken, because they'll all be mixed in once they're in the slow cooker. That's the joy of it, that you can do all this pre-ahead and just put it all together. So I'm going to cut these onions and to freeze them. And then it's just, so I'm going to measure out my rice, so I'll get that done now actually first, get all this done first, but do anything else, and then I'll cut up the onions just on the freezer. I'm using non-grain Uncle Ben's rice for this. We do have these, but I like to save these for when we have I mean, I suppose I could use that, but I'd rather, when it comes to doing new recipes, I'd rather do the rice it says and then experiment once I've made it, and they take like 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to add this as it says. You need 225 grams, so I'm going to get out my measuring bowl. 225 grams of long grain rice. So that's 225 grams of rice, and so I'm going to stir that in now. And then I'm just going to add it all to the slow cooker. That's how easy and quick it is. Sorry, it's moving around because I've got my hand on it, so I do it one hand, but you just mix it all together. So let's make sure there's nothing else. Stock cube and some water. You can obviously, don't forget, you've also got some bit stock in there, but I'm going to put it, and then just enough so it covers the actual chicken. Not to bother. The chicken. So put on the salt or just enough to cover, and add the bay leaves. Bay leaves. So it's all going to cook in there. So it's all going to all be covered. Okay. So see, it's all covered in there now. And so it's just the bay leaf, or bay leaves. Don't understand the bay leaf. And just so we had some bay leaves. If you don't, then I'm not going to worry about it too much. I thought we did. Okay, we don't. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm not going to worry about that. And so don't have that. So add the saffron and soaking water, and then you stir in the chickpeas, cover lid and cook on auto. So I'm going to add the saffron, which is there, the saffron, and you just add and it is just pinch of saffron threads. Right, you have to soak it for 10 minutes. Okay, so I'll do that first. Now, I do apologise, my son is having a right tantrum at the moment. I'm hoping he'll calm down. But I've put the rest of the rice in there that I don't use. That's one tip about storing things, is that, you know, rather than have a load of boxes and what about things tipping out, you've got a container. You can see through it, throw all the white on it. Well, actually, I'll go and get a label to stick on there. And I'm just waiting for the saffron to do a thing in boiling hot water. 100 ml and you leave it for 10 minutes. And then when that's done, I can add that in there. Do the chickpeas, switch that on, and then that's all going to be cooked ready for when my husband gets in later. So, and then I'll be cutting them up in bags and washing up, tight cleaning, trying to drink my tea, spend some time entertaining this little man who I took to the party today. He's mucking about where he chucks his bottle over the top and then he screams. Yeah. Sometimes when they have a tantrum, a little tip, I know you want to rescue them, but sometimes it is best to just see. That is what he's doing. Right, so now he's doing that. I'm going to confiscate that now and put it up there. So he realises that no more. What's his bottle? He had to drink it. Anyway, I know it's hard at times to do it when they're screaming, but is there a way of shouting? Because they can't talk yet, so you're gonna scream the camera, huh? Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna get on, and I'm gonna get a label for that rice. I've just put it in the cupboard and realised I meant to get a label. Anyway, I'm gonna go do that now. So I will show you the next stage once I've done the saffron and chickpeas, and then put it on. And then show you later once it's all just up and nice. So, see you soon shortly. So, I've just opened chickpeas and drained them in there and just rinsed them under cold water and then just put them in there. So, that's all done with the saffron as well. And with the saffron, you just put it on boiling hot water and you leave it for 10 minutes. And now I'm going to put this on. Auto low for 2 to 3 hours. So that's what I'm going to do now. It helps if I actually plug it in. That would make a lot of difference. Okay, and I'm going to put it on low. And that'll be all nice and ready for when my husband gets home at 7 o'clock. So I'm now going to tidy up. And have my cup of tea, which is that's Earl Grey tea. Gonna tidy all this up and then sit down, spend some time with the dude. And I was gonna do so I'll be making that 12 in the slow cooker as well. and because I do find it hard to, when you eat meat, when I was a kid, I used to really be quite fussy with food, and so I used to find it quite tough to know what to eat. You know, if it weren't meat, it would be fish, you know. But as I'm learning to cook more, and I've learned about nutrition, it is teaching me about different things that I can make, you know, and you know, you do fill yourself up more with vegetables, but you don't feel so like bloated, and you don't feel so like guilty, you know. And I've really got to work on my sweet stuff, which I'm trying to do. But I'm trying to sort of, like today, I mean, my little boy were out for quite a while before we had lunch, and I did, me and my husband, a breakfast wrap, which was just some bacon and fried egg, which I know you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's not helping. But the thing is, it's filling myself up, so I don't, and I'll see you later. So, thanks for watching, and take care. And if you'd like to see more recipes, then do like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. And that appeal to people, but also it helps me. I mean, I'm still learning in terms of cooking, so it'd be nice to try different things. And I like it when somebody says, "Oh, try this," and I've tried it. Like, oh wow! So if you've got any tips, advice, or recipes to make, just try them, do, and let me know. But I'll speak to you later. Take care. Bye. So just giving you a quick look of, I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can because of the steam, but just showing you that's what it looks like once it's all cooked down. And so it'll be ready shortly. Yeah, but that's all cooking nicely. It's so quick to do. That's it. That's basically how to make chickpea and pilaf rice in a slow cooker. And I'll be doing another recipe tomorrow. And until then, well, I'll see you later. But until later, I'll see you soon. Bye bye. So that's all done. My husband's in home, so I'm just dishing it up. How nice does that look? I'm gonna have that now. So that was. Well, I done and left it for. We're having it now, which is way beyond 7 o'clock. That's because I was couldn't feed my son till late because he had a late lunch. So, but that's how easy it is to make chickpea and pilaf rice in a slow cooker. So that's it for now. I'll be doing the recipe tomorrow. But until then, I'll see you soon. Take care.